years. Women don't pay themselves. Imagine, that's the biggest financial mistake women make in their businesses. They literally work for the business for free. We like saying things like, the business is my baby. The business is not your baby, it's a business. Yeah.
Oshaka, you're not sharing us.
I think, when I was 3 years in business, I was in that WhatsApp group. And I saw what the financial cost to me personally. So I was not paying myself for 3 years, because I was like, when the business gets to a certain point, maybe, because you almost feel guilty and you make it all about making the business work. But this is effectively what you are doing. You are undervaluing the person who's indispensable in the business. Yeah, you're paying everybody else, you're paying the team, you're paying you're paying suppliers, but yourself.
Wow.
So you're running that business, but you're living on scraps. Then many times the business finances get disorderly, because you always have to dip in to go shopping, you have to dip in for this and that, which later, when you come and start doing things like tax audits, they might get you in problems, the way you're taking money out of the business. So you have to decide, even if your business is young, you can even start with 10K, then build it up. But make sure there's an amount that you have put that reflects you. And this is what happens when you're not paying yourself. It's like Standard Group telling you guys, we're not paying you. You then don't make the business make enough money. Because you're saying, okay, I just need to make 200,000 shillings per month. There you put your rent, etc., but you've not put you. The business should be paying 250,000 shillings per month. That means now whole business conversation, which we have in one of our classes called Autonomy Entrepreneur, that means you undervalued even your goods and services and what price was practical for the business to actually go. Then the business literally never grows, because you're always the one who's willing to provide free services to the business. So you have to pay yourself, because we feel or we think that as long as the business works, I'll be financially okay. But you're a different person. So another mistake we keep making, and I made it for so long, till today the business has never finished paying me back what it owes me. We're like plonking our own money all the time
into the business
to plug holes in the business. And sometimes, instead of just accepting facts, actually we have to cut costs. For COVID, I did this mistake for a very long time, till I was like, actually now I can't. Because you're always hoping something undefined happens. It's one thing to put in money because it's a very strategic move, but because in 6 months this direct project, this is going to happen. But putting in money, and women, we do this because, again, it's our baby, to plug holes and keep other people happy. I don't want my employees to leave. I don't want them to feel bad, etc. If the business can't pay their salaries, that means whatever work everybody is doing is not being able to pay salaries. That is the fact that needs to be faced. Not I'll plug and hope that is what we're doing.
If it's not making money, then
that it is. Salaried people who are employed, the biggest mistake they make is the comfort zone.
Because once you have that monthly
income, you're just comfortable.
I'm going to save next month. Okay, starting next month. Next month. And then other expenses come up that you decide, let me just, since it's Becky's wedding, let me just buy that pair of shoes. 15,000.
You
keep spending money. It's fine, I can save next month.
So that's a mistake. And those who earn a lot of perks from the employer, they mistake that's your employer's lifestyle. That's not the lifestyle you can afford. So if you ever leave that job, I fly business class. No, you don't. Your employer flies business class.
I was talking about insurance the other day. You have to employ people, like you have your insurance paid for, like your health insurance. The moment that thing will not be working, like that insurance is taken away from you, can you really afford that?
Can you afford those premiums for the same cover that your employer
pays for
you? Very important.
Wow.
Even little things like mobile phones. Like I remember when I left employment, I never used to know how much I spent on my mobile phone, because my last employer used to say, I could go and call, which country have you traveled to? UK? I'll call you. When I left, I was like, what? You mean a phone bill can go up to 13K? Because I was just not conscious about it. So just be clear, what lifestyle do I live? because it's my employer who affords it, and it's fine. Enjoy it. Yeah. But when you're planning for yourself, if you want to sustain the same lifestyle,
ensure that you can also
ensure that what you're doing financially is going to be able. Like the health insurance is a perfect example.
That's a perfect example.
It's a perfect example. Yeah.
Because there's a time I exhausted my outpatient. So
Yeah.
And then I just noticed I don't think I can afford this hospital.
Yes.
And I would, just go flash out my OTP. Okay, fine. We are good.
Yeah. And imagine other people retiring. That's what has been happening. They've been on this cover. Now they have to fork out for themselves.
And pay out of pocket. Oshaka, we have about 4 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about your book? And then I think in regards to the masterclass, Becky has some good news for the listeners.
Oh, yes. We have some good news. Guess what? I know you, just like me, are very, you're very excited to have Washake on the show today.
Yes.
So guess what? She'll be here every month.
Yes, the Centonomy class will be a monthly class here on
the show. Yes. Like we'll have Washake on Pink Perspective every month.
Absolutely.
Once a month, and we'll have all this information. So we are really excited about that.
Yeah.
Washake.
Okay, no, I'm really happy to be here. And I think it will just help people open up their minds to this money conversation. I still think going for a class like Centonomy is super important on the practical side. But at least we'll be able to have the conversations that stop people from making those moves and give them starting points like we have done today. So I'm very excited to be a partner on this show.
Absolutely. Happy to have
you.
Thank
you for that. And today you've asked me to talk about my book. It's called Making Sense. It's real conversations about money, and it really is about people's personal stories on money. So you'll see yourself reflected in the stories. I talk about myself. I talk about somebody who went from zero and doing those non-financial assets managed to make 10 million shillings. I talk about a couple, Kenyans, by the way. So we're not talking about people. I talk about a couple who navigate the complex issues about money and relationships, and I talk about a young man. So I think the easiest way for today, instead of people trying to remember so much information, is if you go to my Instagram, Shekendwati, Cekenduati. I can post, or SpiceFM can tag,
absolutely,
where you can actually get the book from. It's available in various bookshops, as well as you can order it directly from Centonomy. So that information I can leave here, and it can be put on social media.
Absolutely.
Awesome. We'd love to hear more from you.
Yes.
Yeah, Ellen.
What an honor it has been to have you on.
Sure.
Let me tell you, my edges I have been pulled because you
start carrying food. Let's start from that, Ellen.
You see me at the canteen.
Yes, a lot. Okay, not that I carry food, but
moving forward,
we need to.
That is one step ahead. That's one thing I'll do.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much for coming.
All right,
and we hope our listeners will also have one thing that they'll improve on after this conversation.
Absolutely.
And if they can send questions and topic suggestions in advance that they'd like us to cover,
we'll have them addressed.
I'd be happy to.
Remember, we'll have Washake again next month. That's November.
Exactly.
We'll see you in November. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you again.